smart with your money, if you do not control your money, if you do not take care of your money, I'm telling you, things are going to get tougher for you. And especially when you have two jobs and you find out that you have a part-time job, they were not taking enough taxes, and then you have a full-time job. What the government does, they just follow the social security number, whatever your social security number does. So for example, if you have your full-time job, you're earning 60K, and then you go do a part-time job, you make $10,000. On that 10K, you didn't pay enough taxes. So when you go file taxes, the government just takes the two numbers, put it together, that's your new tax bracket. And you find out that you did not pay enough. Now you owe the government money. Now you gotta pay it back. And now you're angry because one, you overworked. You worked hard. You didn't even have the time to spend time with your family or to spend time with your friends or to do what you love. Right? But then there's another person who's doing the same thing. They have a full-time job, but they have a business on the side. Right? They get to write off their mortgage interest. They get to write off their cell phone bill. They get to write off their electricity. They get to write off a lot of things. Their vehicle interest, their vehicle depreciation value, right? And knowledge is power. But applied knowledge is more powerful because you can use it. I always see people with the sticker on their vehicle, F, who. And I'm like, well, sure, it makes sense, right? You may be angry about what's happening, especially in Canada right now. You might be angry about the way the economy is. You may be angry about inflation. You may be angry about all these things. But if you do not do something about it, for example, if you just run around with your little sticker on the back of your vehicle, well, hey, sure, it's going to make other people just say, oh, this person is advocating for, right? But I mean, you just have to do something about it. You cannot just put a little sticker on behind your vehicle and expect that your tax bracket is going to go down, right? You have to make an informed decision and you have to get educated so that you can understand the way the Canadian tax system works and how you can use it to your advantage, especially if you understand. Money is just a game. It is a game. But imagine not understanding the rules to the game. Imagine me telling you, let's play chess, and you don't understand the rules. You'll be smoked, right? Because you don't understand the rules. So if you can do anything for yourself this year, as you're working, as you're actually doing something for your family, you want to change your tax status. Because next year, when next year comes and you're filing your taxes, you don't want to be angry when you're doing that. Because you're putting yourself in a situation whereby you are just angry because you don't understand what you don't understand. So when you educate yourself, you can make those informed decisions. Especially if you're an immigrant in Canada. If you feel that you're overpaying taxes, you're right. You're probably overpaying taxes. And that's a feeling I felt. I was like, man, I love Canada, but I'm overpaying my taxes. And that's a feeling I felt for a long time. And I said, you know what? The only thing I can do is to be able to get educated. So, how can you get educated? Go in my bio, book a personal meeting with me. Let's talk about this. Let's look at your taxes, your tax status. Let's look at ways where we can actually make sure that next year, when you go for your taxes, you'll be happy. I want to pay taxes, but I want to pay my fair share of taxes. Does it make sense? I want to pay taxes. I'm not saying that you have to not pay taxes. You will pay taxes. But make sure that you pay your fair share of taxes. Don't overpay them. Right? Every single person has to pay taxes. The government is not going to come to your house and tell you, hey, if you could have done this, you could have saved this much. They're not coming to your house and tell you that. It's in your hands for you to actually go and seek that knowledge so that you can actually be happy next year when you do file taxes. So don't be angry. Don't walk around feeling all mad about taxes and inflation, and you can do something about it. The information is out there. So go in my bio right now, book a meeting with me, and let's continue this conversation so that you can make that informed decision. I'm Coach Maiden. Until next time, thank you.